This is officially my largest antique picking haul ever. Let me show you what I got. Hi guys, my name is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. I went antique picking recently at a local customer's home. I bumped into her at Goodwill and she recognized me from YouTube. But I was so grateful that she reached out to me to see if I would want to come to her house and look through all of her antique collection that she's been working on for years to see if there's anything that I'd like to pick and resell in my antique booth, Green Onion Vintage. I do want to explain that I have two different booth locations. One of my booths is at 3rd Street Market in Greenville, Illinois, and it's more of a traditional antique mall, flea market style. We have a lot of antique collectors come through there. It's a smaller town, more out in the country, so we have more male shoppers who are actually looking for like true primitive, maybe even like actual farm pieces. So we have a lot more sales there that are like true primitive antique small items. Whereas my other booth location, which is my treasure house in Edwardsville, Illinois, that seems to be a place where I can sell more decor and more upcycled things, as well as repainted furniture. Furniture does well at both stores, but I feel like the Edwardsville store, our painted pieces go probably the best of all. So I kind of have a variety of booth options here. So one is definitely more primitive, more antique focused, while the other one is more decor focused. So with that in mind, I kind of separated my haul today to show you which ones are going to go into my Greenville booth, which one will go into my Edwardsville booth, and then a few of the things that I'm going to either need to upcycle, and I even got a few small pieces of furniture that I need to paint. Oh, one last thing. I paid $170 for the whole haul, and it is 121 pieces all together. So everything on average cost me less than $2, which means my smaller items are gonna have, a few dollar profit margin, and some of the pieces of furniture I got will have more of like a $75 profit margin. So it was a really great antique picking day for me. Now let's get started. Okay, time to see how quickly I can get through everything. I'm going to start with my items that I am planning on selling at my treasure house in Edwardsville, Illinois. Starting off with this ironstone pitcher. This one's so cute, and honestly, I might keep it. So if you don't see it at the booth, it's probably in my house. But I'm thinking I could sell it for about $18, especially with these little sprigs of lavender from Walmart. How beautiful is that? I don't know if I'm going to be able to part with it. I'm thinking about $18. Also for my treasure house, there's no battery in this right now, so I'm not sure if it works, but even if it doesn't, I think this is such a cute piece. Also torn about keeping this one, but I do think I need to probably sell it and part with it, but how cute is that? Just a nice little like mantle clock. And then another kind of similar clock right there. So cute. Such an easy way to add like a lot of character to your space. Him over there. Also for my treasure house, just a little pair of like these chunky wooden candlesticks. Very in right now. I thought this had a lot of good character. It's a tin. I don't know that it's actually old. It does say it's from England. So, I mean, I don't know. That's the inside. Just really liked all the character that had. So that'll probably go to my treasure house also. We have a really good time selling like animal figurines. This one does kind of have a messed up corner in the front. I might try to just like clean that up with some like brown gel stain. You can see right here, there's a little bit of damage to it. But I know for springtime that this will go in my treasure house really quickly. We sell a ton of like dog figurines, pigs, chickens. And so that will go nicely with that theme for the spring. Got this very sweet little teacup made in England. Now this could go in either shop and probably do really well. I love it. It's just like an old crockery bowl. Made in Japan. Got a lot of nice like old crackling going on. but I love the details on the side and just the nice neutral color. So I think it'll sell well in my treasure house. If it doesn't, I'll just move it over to Greenville. Now this kettle, it's not really my style, I should say teapot, but it is in amazing condition. And for spring, I mean, it's just such a nice little floral pattern, brings in some bright colors. So I thought I would grab that while I was at it. She also had this set of just perfect condition little white ceramic plates. Absolutely nothing wrong with them. They're just really nice and sweet. They look so cute, just like if you had open shelves in your kitchen. So I snatched those. I think there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so that was a really great find, and they're all in perfect condition. Cute little vase made in the USA. Got some like flower details. There's some more like authentic ironstone. I'm gonna try to clean it up a little bit. It's just like a little soap dish. Even if I can't get it super clean, I think this will still sell. Also not like super my style, but like I said, animal figurines do really well. I think it's cute, it has some character, and I like the bright color for springtime also. I really love this hanging basket to hang on a wall. Just put some florals in there, or even like some old-timey umbrellas or maps would be really cool, kind of rolled up. So it's kind of tall and gray. I think it's about 14 inches. I really like this. I don't know if I'll part with this right away, but if I do, I'll sell it in my Edwardsville booth. Just a cute little vintage inspired frame. This isn't truly old, but it's a wall plaque, and these types of like architectural pieces actually do sell really well in Edwardsville. This is just a little garden basket. Got some compartments. I need to clean it out, but I could upcycle this. I thought about it, but with spring coming, I mean, what's better than putting garden on something anyway? So I don't feel like I'm going to be able to make it that much better. I also grabbed a couple of these nests, which I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with these, but I think I might just sell them as is and somebody can decorate with them. I know I've seen them sell before in our shop, so there is a market for those. And then push that over here. Just this little primitive bird, chicken maybe, in this old little tin. I thought that was pretty cute. Just stick them back in there, and then a little yellow wreath. Got this little green broom. I love it, of course, because of the green color. So I might actually keep this and hang it up in my kitchen because I sweep in there about 15 times a day with 3 little boys. And this would be a cute little broom to have out. So I might keep it, see how well it works. Because I'd rather hang up that broom than the like very normal, boring, and not very aesthetically pleasing broom that I have right now. Okay, and I think I'm going to put this in the treasure house booth also in Edwardsville. I'm torn because this could definitely go more primitive for Greenville. And I thought about painting it and maybe doing a transfer, but I think I'll just try to sell it as is first because I know people do like just the rustic wood look also. And if it doesn't sell, maybe I'll upcycle it. I also got this little wooden shelf. Just hangs right here. You know, pretty basic piece, but I feel like anything that can hang on the wall right now is pretty popular, especially when it adds in some antique wood. Okay, and I also got this frame. Hold it this way for you. Just kind of an old white frame. It's been painted white, and the paint job's a little heavy. Nothing too special, but I mean, it does have some cool character in the corners. Frames are a pretty good seller, so I'll probably sell this one for about $15. Okay, I also have this set of canisters. I haven't actually opened all of them to see how many there are, so let me see now. These are not antique. They might be vintage. Made in Hong Kong. So they might not even be vintage yet, but I like them for springtime. goodness. Maybe. Okay, great. So there's 4 in the set. I just think for spring, they bring a ton of good color to the booth. Okay, and then I think my absolute favorite thing I got today is this little cabinet. Let me back you up so you can see it all the way. It's just this very primitive wood cabinet that hangs on the wall. Truly an old piece. I love all of its character. So that is probably my favorite find. And considering that I paid, you know, $1.20, like I said before, I think that was a great buy. I think I'll probably try to charge around $55 for it. I mean, it's pretty small, but because of its age, and just how popular like these very old wood things are, these wood pieces, I think I'll be able to get about $55. If not, I can always mark it down later. I was torn about which store to put that in, but I do think that it'll sell in Edwardsville. And if not, I'll just move it over. Okay, and last up is this very antique spoon holder. It has a copper liner inside, which I thought was pretty neat. I've sold a couple spoon holders in the past. I wish I had the spoons with this one, but I haven't seen a collection of those in quite a while. So I don't know, I'll probably sell this for about $15 also. It's in great shape, and I think it adds good character to any kitchen, even if it's a new build. I also snagged this old kerosene glass jar. I think it is so cool. The handle and the band are nice and rusty, which is such a good look. And it's just got a nice shape. It's in great condition. So this is one of my favorite finds. If I had the space for it, this is something I would love to display out on a shelf. Even put some greenery in. Let me see what that would look like. Something. It's got potential. Probably not do lavender. But I really liked this one. And then I think I'm almost to my last item. Okay, I think the last thing I'm going to take up to my treasure house, at least from what I brought down into my basement, there might be a few other things out in my garage, is this little cabinet. I'm going to take the piece of tape off, but this is also truly old. It's got this nice little detail here. The hinges are so cool. So this would just hang on your wall also. Okay, now moving on to my haul for my Greenville booth. I grabbed a couple canisters. This one I thought would be great for spring again. It's got the basket weave texture on there. Not texture, just like a print. So just a nice antique tin. I'll probably ask about $16 for it. Oh gosh. Underneath it says Loose Wiles Biscuit Company, made in the USA, New York, New York. So pretty cool find. I like that one a lot. And then similarly, I got this other tin picnic basket with the wood handles. I'll probably do 16 for that one as well. I also grabbed this Charles Chips potato chip canister. I had to go on eBay for some information about this one, and I decided I'm going to charge $15 for it. It's kind of the middle range that they were going for on eBay. I think I saw one at $10 and then like all the way up to $35. So I'm just going to go with $15 just because I got such a good deal on it myself. Now here's something with a lot of age. This is something you'd use to smoke out bees. It's very old, all rusty. It's pretty amazing and wonderful. It looks like she only paid $3. I went on eBay for this one as well, and the prices were all over the place. So I tried to just hit the middle of the road again, and I'm probably going to ask $30 for it. I think I saw like the lowest one going around 20, but then all the way up to like 60 or 75 even. So I feel good at 30. Maybe I'll do 35 just for a little bit more room there. But I thought that was a really cool old piece that a collector would probably love to find. And just a couple old rusty kitchen items, which I love so much. This bundt pan is so cool. Just has a lot of age with it. Good patina. And then similarly, just a little colander sifter. Just a little Longaberger basket. This will be great for Valentine's Day because it has the red in there. I didn't price this on eBay, but I'll probably ask about $10 maybe since I got it for such a good deal. Has the red ticking stripe inside. It probably used to have a lid is my guess. So maybe I will look that one up just to see, but I think $10 is probably a good price anyway. And then this is cool, another like truly primitive antique. She thought this was a nutcracker, so that is going to be what I'm going to mark it as. Actually, it says right here, Speedo jar opener. Oh. So it's a jar opener, which, I mean, how many times would I actually use that? That's kind of cool. Still works and cranks. Says St. Louis, Missouri on the side. So just another like really cool, authentic antique that a collector will like. It's got this little chair. I think that'll be great for spring decor. Just another vintage plate with some nice florals on it for spring. Little aluminum grease container. It says grease right here. Thought this was pretty cool. It hangs on the wall right here and it's just a knife holder, but it's made out of wood. Might be homemade, but I thought it had some good character. This is also interesting. It is a hooked rug machine. So I'm going to price it at $14. That was kind of what eBay had in comparable prices. Again, I went kind of middle of the road. Most of them are like $10 all the way up to about $40. So you can see it here kind of. Bring it closer for you guys. So I don't know exactly how it works, but it says that it's a hooked rug machine and it has its original box. So I think someone will like to have that, like to find that in the shop. It's a little vintage salt and pepper shaker. Got this mini little milk glass vase. I grabbed a couple of mason jars. Can't go wrong there. I like that they have their old lids. Here's a few iron wall hangings. Let me show you one at a time. So they kind of look like this. Let's see if I can get you in focus. There we go. So just a set of 3 of these. Probably do just like maybe $9 for the set. But I actually think I'll check on eBay just in case. I think you could actually set like a pot on them, like a hot pan. I snagged a variety of just small china plates. I don't remember that any of them go together. But they have a few different designs. I think I'll just sell them as bundles of vintage plates. I'm just going to show you a few of the different ones. Might have had one of those already, so maybe there's a few that match. This one matches. Really like this one with the gold on the edges and the florals. That one's really cute. And then looks like there's 3 of these. Dishes do pretty well in our Greenville booth, so I think that'll be a fun find for somebody. And then to kind of go with that, I grabbed this plate holder, which I might spray paint black and then put it in the booth. And that'll be perfect for displaying all of these. Just like that. Grabbed a little wooden box / crate. It says pork cutlery on one side. Or to say pork cutlets, sorry. Yeah, cutlets. And it already has like a little hanger so that it can go on the wall. So that's pretty cute. We're almost there, but I got a lot of stuff. I did warn you guys. Here's a little lamp. Just nice and vintagey, and it does still work. Nice little salt box. It still has its lid. I haven't sold any of this set before, but I know it comes with a set of other canisters, but she only had the one salt box, but it's in great shape. Here's a vintage green goblet. It says 1978 on the bottom. I thought these were pretty neat. So she had 6 of these Pyrex Corningware napkin rings. And I also priced these on eBay. I think I can ask 18 for the set. Actually, maybe there's just 5. Okay, so there's just 5. So maybe I can't do 18. Maybe I'll do 15. But I thought those were really neat. I haven't seen these before. There were a few like this on eBay, but not very many. So I think a Pyrex collector will be happy to find these. Here's a cute little basket, perfect for springtime and Easter coming up. And here's a really cool find. I have not seen a pulley where the wood is in such good shape as this one. Give you guys a little bit more of a close-up there. This one is awesome, and the lady I purchased it from, she thought it was from a local farmhouse, so somewhere in the Edwardsville area. It's just pretty amazing. This one's going to be hard to part with, and I'm not exactly sure what I should price it as. So let me know down in the comments if you're an antique dealer and you have an idea. I'm going to hop on eBay and see what they say. I was thinking around $40, but that might be a little low. That also might be a little high. I don't really know. I'm kind of guessing. But I know these are pretty popular for resellers, so I will definitely do my research, and this was a really cool one of these, though. Okay, and also kind of an interesting, like, mid-century purchase. I have never bought anything like this before, but I did some eBay research. And these are all signed by the artist here, Rodolfo Podia. All of these mugs are in perfect shape. It's just a set of 4 mugs, and it comes on this wooden stand. And the wooden stand is original to the set. So I saw these going for a variety of prices on eBay. They can be quite expensive. But again, I'm kind of going middle of the road with these. In the Greenville shop, I think I could ask $50, and that would be a really fair price. If I was doing eBay, I think I'd be able to go even higher. But then I have to go through all the work of shipping it. So I'll try to list them in Greenville for $50. If they don't sell for a while, maybe I will try the eBay route. I've never done it before. But that might be a good option for something as original as these and as unique. There were definitely similar ones on eBay, but not exactly the same. And these ones are in such good shape. So that was an interesting find for me. You know, I'm definitely trying to go outside my comfort zone of what I typically buy. Try some new things in my antique booth. So this is one of those things, but I really, really like these. And it's kind of fun to see if I'm going to be able to sell them for a pretty high price because they're a collector's item. So I'll keep you guys posted on how those go. Okay, and then last up for the Greenville booth, I just grabbed a box of linens. So there's this napkin set here, and it comes with like a little napkin basket. It also came with a stink bug, which is to be expected when you're buying stuff from a garage. We also have them all over our property. And then with that came, let me see, a couple placemats, it looks like, maybe 4. And then not exactly matching, but very similar is this table runner, or its little coverlet. It's actually really great. And we're trying to do a lot of blue in our booth right now, so I really like this one. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, this might do better in the Treasure House store. Because it's in such nice shape, and we're trying to go like a little bit more cozy there, so I might sell this over my Treasure House booth. This is so nice. So here's the fabric here. And then I think there was one more thing in that box. Just this little placemat also. In great shape. And this kind of item will do really well in the Greenville booth. Oh, I just realized I'm missing one more thing. I also grabbed this birdhouse. These do pretty well for us in the treasure house store, but I think it'll go well in Greenville also. I might throw some greenery in there and hopefully sell it during the springtime, because I feel like that'd be a pretty popular thing to sell during the spring. Someone can put it on their porch, or if they want to actually use it, it's in good enough condition that I think it could be used. I'm not sure if it's been painted. It looks good. So just a little birdhouse. So that is everything that I purchased for the Greenville booth. I know that was a lot, so let me give you guys another little overview, and then I'll take you out into my garage to show you the last bit of my haul. Okay, so we're out in my garage now. It's like 4 degrees today, so I'm gonna try to make this super quick. I am so shocked by how much stuff I was able to get in that one trip. It was 2 carloads, but I'm just thrilled that I was able to get so much done in about an hour, because I have had such a hard time antique shopping lately and getting stuff for a good deal. So I'm just so like actually overwhelmed a little bit, and just really happy that I was able to get all this stuff. So let me just jump right into what I have out here. I have a couple pieces of artwork. I really liked this black wood frame on this one, and I like the print in there, so I might just keep that like it is and sell it as is. I honestly thought about keeping this, so that's to be determined. And then kind of a similar style print. I think this will do really well in my Greenville booth. The frame is metal, distressed black. Just a nice little farm scene. So those were 2 good little buys. Check out this antique coffee grinder. It's fully intact. It even has the lid on top, and I even have the little glass that goes in here, but I'm keeping it wrapped up because I'm so nervous I'm gonna break something. I have not checked this on eBay yet. I kind of forgot I even got this until I came out to my garage. So I will try to keep you guys posted. Maybe I'll slap a number up here of what I find as far as how much this could go for. Really, really cool though. It hangs on the wall right here. So I think that's an amazing find. I've never really seen one like that before. So I'll let you know what I think that can go for. Grabbed a few chicken figurines, keeping spring in mind again. This has like little toothpick holders right here. So he's pretty cute. And then this chicken here, a rooster. This really cool like wired shelf. I don't know if you can see it or if you can just see the mess of my garage behind it, but it's pretty neat. I like that a whole lot. I did grab this little birdhouse. It's got the tin roof there. I thought I would like upcycle it and paint it, but honestly, it's such a good color right now. I'm just gonna leave it as is and save myself the time. It's in perfect shape. So that'll go easily in either booth. I have to decide which booth I wanna put that in. This chicken here is my favorite. It's got tons of character. Let me see if it says anything on the bottom. I don't see anything. So I have no idea about its age or anything, but that one might stay with me for a little bit. It would go really well on my shelves. I'll show you guys what it looks like in there. Bought this little red wooden shelf. I thought about painting this, but then again, I might just see if it sells without having to do anything to it. And then this is probably my favorite piece I bought. Just this little cabinet. It has the wire on the doors. I love the distressed black. I don't need to do anything to it. I might need to like fix up the doors a little bit because they close a little wonky, but I love this piece. It has a shelf in there. There is 100 places I can picture this in my own home, but I really need this for the booth. So I'm gonna try to just leave it out in my garage and then take it to the booth and not bring it inside. I could probably sell this for close to $80. So that's a great profit margin when you keep in mind that I paid $1.20 per item. And then look at this little humidor. I love this one so much. We've sold quite a few of these. She's already painted it mostly, so I'm just gonna give it another paint job. I'll do that in a video in the future. Just kind of finish that up. So it has like the metal, I think it's copper. Oh no, this one's not copper, but it does have the metal inside, like most humidors do. And then, I don't remember if this was, oh, just another little storage area. So I thought that was a really great find. And then I don't want to skip over this table. So that was also included. She had started sanding it, so I'll just go ahead and finish the sanding job and then probably paint the bottom, or paint the legs maybe. Maybe I'll sand both surfaces and keep them a little bit more natural wood color. I've done a few tables like that and they sell pretty well for me. That's another like $85 sale right there. And then the humidor, depending on how I paint it and how it looks when it's done, that might be another like $75. So my profit margins are looking pretty good so far. Bought this little black mirror. I didn't love the color of the frame there, but once I got it home, I actually really like it as is. So I'm just gonna sell it like that. Probably ask about $20 for it. This one's a bit of a gamble, but I know mirrors are so popular right now. I don't know about the oak color with the gold. So what I will do is just, I'll take the insert out and just sell it as a frame with glass and see how it does. If it doesn't sell for a while, I might have to bring it home and do a little bit of work on it, but I think it's pretty great. I know frames are so popular. I know gold is popular, so we'll see how that one does. And then just another really good frame. And I don't hate the print, so I'll probably just leave that in there and sell that in my Greenville booth. Okay, and we're almost done. Not yet though. Can you believe it? There is more. Another blanket ladder. This one's really nice. It's not super old, I would say, but it's gonna do the job for holding blankets and stuff. It's actually really nice to have in the booth as a display piece, so that was a good find. A truly like vintage ironing board in my favorite color. It's got all the pull-outs and it even still has its original label. Does it have a year on here? I never looked. Minnesota. No way. That's all saying the 20s right there. Is that so? I have a hard time feeling like this is a 100-year-old ironing board, but maybe it is. It has all the mechanisms to make it work still. And then finally, I have a few pairs of shutters to finish off this haul. I do a lot of upcycling projects with shutters, so these are perfect. I will actually probably make these wood ones a pair and hang a wreath on them like I've done a bunch of times before. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to paint them. That is to be determined, but if I do, it'll be in an upcoming DIY video. And then I have these taller white ones that I might just sell. Let's see, are they attached? There's one. There's 4 of these and they're all detached. So I might just sell them like individually. Try to come up with some cute way to add some decor to them. And then these will be pieces that I sell in my treasure house booth, because anything that I turn into decor using an antique, those sell really well there. So that looks like that is it. It is finally the end of my largest antique picking haul ever. How much fun was that? Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's antique picking haul. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. I have more DIY projects coming up, antique picking hauls, and my own antique booth tours to share with you. Thanks so much for being here. I will see you in the next video. Bye. I bought so many items I had to make myself some more tags. And now on to pricing, which is going to take forever.